No topic. Yeah. We got the rent paid. I got my car paid. Working my job cake. We working till lunch break. I got my phone paid. We working for Ben Frank. What's up? It's your boy How Dmitch. You're tuned into one of the hottest podcasts out. We call it No Topic. What you can do is say anything you want to say, as long as you're not bringing people down without trying to bring them up. You dig? Now we got a special guest today. He go by the name of
Royal Curry, YKRN.
My guy right here. I met him at Lolo's Web.
Yeah.
This dude got some bars. He's one of the artists. Man, all the artists there was dope, but he's one of the artists there that stuck out to me in the short time I was there. So I had to reach out to the homie. He's definitely gifted and talented. But we're going to get into the music in a little bit. We're going to get to know him a little bit. So, Royal Curry, man, like, who are you? Like, who's Royal Curry?
Royal Curry is, a rapper. I sing a little bit here and there. I used to battle rap.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I used to battle rap. Part of the online battle rap league, UBL.
How was that? Like, being a rapper? How'd you get into battle rap?
My friend, through Instagram, where he at? He in Vicksburg, Mississippi. He heard my music, said, bro, you should do battle rap. So,
man,
I got into that.
Shit, to think about it, listen to your music is like a straightforward, especially the shit you performed at her party.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I was like, oh, damn. Okay, he ain't playing around.
Right.
My bang me to cut you off, though, but that shocked me right there. That's what's up, man.
Yes,
Take a lot of courage to do that. Like,
they do, especially when they trying to get me out there, in front of people, like, live. So it's like, it's easy, but the time, the travel to go to, one of their venues. So I'm trying to work my schedule out.
That's fire, man. Sheesh, over here battling, man. Okay, so where'd you grow up at? Like, did you have both parents and all that?
So, Dayton, Ohio, single mom. My dad was around, but he was in Indiana at the time. I did stay with him for a bit. When I was 16, that's when I started really pushing music because he made beats. So.
Oh, that's fire. He was already in there for real.
Yeah, my whole family do music, so.
That's fire. You got any brothers and sisters?
Oh, man, on my mom's side, I had an older brother. Little sister, she passed, though, about 6 years ago. My dad's side probably got, 9 other siblings, so.
Hell yeah. Do y'all stay in touch and all that?
We try to. Play basketball, We try to figure out who's the best Curry.
Oh, yeah.
So,
who the best Curry.
Who the best Curry is.
Hell yeah. So, you the oldest?
Nah, middle child.
Middle child?
Yeah.
Man, so all together is probably what?
The
How many
oldest
kids
one,
are y'all all together?
You talking probably 11.
11?
But
That's a big family.
I ain't got the same mom. They ain't got the same mom and dad, but it's 11 of us.
Hell yeah. But that family thing dope, because when shit go down, you see who come into place, and that you got a lot of family, probably a lot of cousins and all that too. Like, That's dope having a big family for real, man. So who was your big influence growing up? Who impacted you the most?
Music wise?
No, just your life.
My life. Probably my mom. She a single woman working hard, trying to provide for her kids, because it didn't take me until I had kids to realize that you want your kids to do better than what you did. So, shout outs to mom, making sure that, I had a place to stay, clothes on my back, food to eat, and educated. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. How many kids you got?
2.
2? Boy and girl?
Yeah, girl and a boy. Yeah.
Same here. My son, he the oldest too, so it kind of came out perfect. For real.
My daughter's 7. I actually had her in my Nubian Flower track.
Okay.
That's out right now. She was the one who's singing Self Love and Inner Beauty, so.
Hell yeah. That's dope, man. You just to be a black man and getting your kids involved with your creative side, that's even better, because that's giving them something to look up to too. I got my kids involved in a lot of music myself, man. So you play any sports growing up?
Oh yeah. Track.
Okay, what was you running that 200, that 100? What was you doing,
because I've been doing track since I was 7th grade. So they always let the older kids do the sprints. So they put me at mid distance.
Oh, you doing the 800
mile, and then long jump.
That's what's up.
That. Then I started doing football because I was doing wide receiver, swim and dive, soccer. Yeah,
that's dope. That's fire. What high school did you go to?
You from Middletown? It's Middletown.
Yeah.
You know, don't try to hunt me when I start leaving. Trotwood.
Okay. Nah, I thought you about to. So you from the Dayton area, so long as you ain't say Hamilton, you know what I'm saying? You know, Hamilton are rivals, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trotwood, they got some dope football. Trotwood gonna win. You know what I'm saying? They always had a good program. They Pee Wee team good too. You know what I'm saying? We go up against them and all that. That's what's up, man. You graduated from Trotwood?
I did.
Hell yeah, man. So now we got to know the homie right here, and I'm getting to know him just like y'all, you know what I'm saying? I met him one time, and he had to come over here because he spit fire. Okay, so you said you got into music in seventh grade? You said 16.
I was 16 when I started recording. And that's because it was difficult. They wanted to know where my mind was. I started writing at the age of 9 because I have a musical family, and you want to compete, and you seeing people get paid. Shoot, I want money too, you know?
That's fire, man. So, like, listening to your music, man, that's so Dayton. No, that shit is fire. Like, I try to, do my little homework. I was like, man, he's snapping. From So Dayton, even 7 years back, the guidelines.
Oh, man.
I see you with the big shirt, that type of era. You was going in on that, though. Like, I just think it's people nowadays, I haven't heard that, so that's new to me. Even though that's your old crash, like, man, I don't listen to that no more. To me, I'm like, he's snapping on this, though. Like, before I even went to the new side, I went to your old shit, like, okay, he's snapping, you still snapping. Like,
I got to.
You get better and better, like, and as a lyricist, like, did that come natural, or?
Oh, that's a good question. Did it come natural? Sort of, kind of. Now, the person, if you seen the video, I don't know if you seen the video for that, but So Dayton was actually inspired because of my cousin. My cousin and I are real close when it comes to music. You know, we always talk about Alpha and Omega. But he actually put the first one out. And he was like, I'm challenging every lyricist out in the city. If you got bars, I'm sick of people hating. You better get on the mic and prove it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go in and forget it.
So you had to kill your cousin.
Well, it's not even that, because we always have friendly competition. But, in Dayton, I get on, like, social media and everything, and they always creating, like, who the best rapper in Dayton, who the hottest lyricist in Dayton.
Same with Middletown,
it's like a popularity contest. It's like, bruh, are y'all really spitting, or are y'all just, you done cop something from them, you done kicked it with them, and now they up there. So it's like, nah, man, if they gonna test me, they gonna diss me, they better have them rounds written carefully, because I used to battle rap, so. That's
wild, man. And you definitely be a scary dude. Like, if I had to go up against you, not even battle, just like, who gonna make the best track? I'm coming with my A game. Like, I ain't coming slacking, because I heard your click, clack, clack. I heard your So I'm like, okay, he got delivery, he got lyrics, and his shit say a lot, man. And another thing I fuck with your music, because, like, you different. You ain't rapping like all these, how old are you?
I am 29.
29.
I'll be 30 this year. Gosh.
I just turned 30, man. So I know that feeling. Like, I'm about to be 30.
I'll be 30.
I feel younger than ever. I still can hoop, jump, you know what I'm saying? I still can do all that. But, like, your shit is so different than everything that's coming out. Like, you still keeping the basic hip-hop. Not saying you basic hip-hop, but you still respect hip-hop.
That content, yeah, man.
You still respect it.
I grew up, let me see. The first CD that I actually got was a Ludacris and T.I., the King of the South. Hey, like, the word of mouth and King of the South. Yeah. That motivation and ASAP. When I heard them, I was like, all right. And then my cousin put me hip to Dipset.
Oh, yeah.
So, J.R. Ryder.
Yeah.
Joel, I was like, nah,
bro. Said some names now. His punchlines, metaphors is crazy.
We talk about old Cassie and whole New York.
Yeah. That's all our area, too. Yep.
So, it's like, nah, bro. This is the path I want to go.
That's fire, man. But Ludacris, when he came out, though, his shit, word of mouth. Right. He always on topic every song. He like the only rapper I know that stays on topic to every song he's doing. He's always on topic, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit is fire. He one of your favorite rappers?
He really is. He is. Him, like I said, JR, who else? Cassidy when he rapping. I done seen these battles with Cassidy, man. And I ain't gonna get into all that, but
his newest one with Arsenal. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't want to speak about
I seen that on the Breakfast Club. I had to go back and watch. Like, oh damn, man, you losing a little bit, man. But Arsenal, the truth though. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm not even speaking on that. I listen to a lot of Eminem just to get my mindset. And when he just dropped that new album yesterday, it threw me, man.
Go in.
Nah,
Lyrical assassin.
It's fire. It's fire. Yeah, it's fire.
Man. So like, what genre of rap do you put yourself in?
Man, you sound like Kaya, man. I gotta tell you, like, what's my? Yeah, she asked me like, what's the hardest thing? I said, find the audience. Probably hip hop.
Shout out Kaya. She was just on here yesterday.
Probably hip hop. Yeah, like the J. Cole. You could throw me in there with J. Cole. Throw me in there with Kendrick. A few of the, like I said, the East Coast rappers. I'll always have that part of me. And then the comments. So yeah, that conscious rapper. Like my goal now, if you look from in the past to now, it's more about delivering a message, especially with everything going on. So I'm trying to bring a little bit of positivity into the game. That's educating people. So yeah, that's what.
And we are back. So yeah, he putting y'all up on a lot of gaming by himself. So before that cut off, you said that's how you got the name Royal.
Yeah, Royal actually came from my cousin. We did a mixtape type album called Three Kings, and this is when I went by, what was my name back then? The Kid, Lil T. They was like, nah, we need a dictionary name that's gonna be meaningful. So I was like, all right. They said Royal. I just ran with it, and then it became an acronym.
And I like your logo too, your brand.
You talking about the YK?
Well, that shit fire.
my friend.
That's
my
fire.
friend. I went to school with. He does all my graphics, all my artwork for me. So I asked him like, "Hey, can you do me a logo?" And I think this year I'm working on getting a website and everything too.
Hell yeah!
I know people connects.
Nah, hell yeah! You definitely doing your thing. Like doing my research. Or you haven't just started. Like you clearly been doing your thing for a long time. So, since you're a lyrical rapper, was you smart in school? Because I hear your vocabulary. I was like, this dude for real smart. But if somebody hear you right now, you gone. Like, that's why, I came up to you like, hey, man, you over here snapping. It gave me chills over here. I'm like, man, he's snapping. Like, he different. You cut from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, that was the one thing my mother pushed me to do. I think I said that in the song, too. And that Paparazzi 3, she said it's either work or school. Sticks and Stones was the name of the song. But yeah, she used to say you either gonna work or you're gonna be in school if I'm gonna stay there. So I chose school. So I did very well. When I went to college, I studied engineering, electronic engineering. I didn't want to do audio. I didn't want to do mechanical.
That's dope though.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
My goal was to do engineering, double major in math, and then a minor in physics. So I took physics. I took some philosophy classes, but then I was like,
Nah, you a smart brother, man. That's dope. That definitely shocked me. Not saying I was looking at you in no other type of way, but I could tell you was smart just by listening to you and how, I don't know, you super woke. I could just tell you woke. A lot of people out here sleepwalking, and you got it. And with having a mind like that, you definitely got what it takes to make it because you're already thinking in that light. You know what I'm saying? That is fire, man.
I still got all my school books, man.
That's fire. Engineering, though, like electrical engineering, that's big ups, man. Okay, so how many songs you think you've made since you started rapping?
you got things that's out, then things that's not out, and then things that's just in the vault. So
you got shit like me, shit with just like verses.
Right.
I got shit like this, just like a verse with like a hook and then a verse missing or just the hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how many songs you think you've made? If you had to pick a number, how many unfinished or finished?
Unfinished or finished? Man.
All together since you started
probably
rapping?
Over 5. Oh, gosh. I know probably over 500.
Over 500? And that was the leading question to this question. Do you ever get writer's block?
I actually don't,
that's fire.
I don't. Fire. It's hard for me to get.
I do sometimes.
Right. It's hard for me to really get writer's block because. So there's two types of writers. There's ones who write and then find a beat to match, and then there's one who pick a beat and then write to that beat. I tend to lean more to the find a beat than write a song about it, because it's like, you know, the sculptor Michelangelo said when he was sculpting David, he said, you know, the art was there, it spoke to me, I just set it free. So I just did that.
Game. Put you up on game, man. He put me up on game. That's fire. That's fire.
So yeah, it's hard for me to like really. It's just about what approach. So I like take a piece of paper and just write all my punchlines, and then reverse it and fill it in. So
no writer's block, man. I thought you was about to say yeah. I was like, yeah, me too. you made me sink down like, oh fuck. Like, only time I get writer's block is like I got, you know, you got kids who are no excuses, but like the work or like traveling to work. So that shit blindsides you from like your real destiny. You know what I'm saying? So about the only time I get writer's block if I'm going through something or maybe stressing or, you know, which is probably the best time to write, but everybody different. But that's fire. You don't get writer's block, man. You talented for real, man.
Travel, man. And I travel.
That's
for work.
So where you live at? You live in Dayton or Cincinnati?
So I live in Cincinnati because I work in Cincinnati.
Okay.
And then my kids are in Cincinnati. So I just do whatever I can to take care of them, be close to them.
Fire, man.
And not be late to work even though I'm not on a set schedule. So it's flexible. So.
But that is so fire, man. You a good dude, man. I hope your journey, man, do you well, man. And I think it will. You powerful, for real. Powerful brother out here. But so, stage presence. What's your pointers on that? You got good stage presence too. Like I said, I've seen you perform.
So it was a journey. Because I told myself that I want to be me. First thing, you always want to be yourself. Don't rock, you know, chains if chains isn't your life. Which I could, and then it's like, you know, you flashy, but it just don't fit. Because you're trying to follow a lead or follow a pack just to fit in. The one thing I tell people all the time is try to know and learn your song. If it's your song, that means you should own your song, and then like don't record or don't perform with your track playing in the background. Like cut out the main vocals. So I tell people all the time, just listen. If I mess up, you're gonna hear me mess up, but I try to freestyle or try to mix it up so you'll never know. But yeah, just be yourself, man. That's all you got to do. If it's a passion, the music will come to you.
Hell yeah. And if it's powerful, if it's a good song, it's gonna go, man, unless people bias. Like I said, I heard you perform. You caught me. I'm a different listener though, so I've been listening to the real.
That's the hard part.
The real hip hop. I'm like, dang, he's spazzing. Like, I gotta make sure I hit dude up before he bounce. You know what I'm saying? All right, and like I said, I've been watching your shit. So, what's the Spaz Out Saturdays?
You and Kai, I feel your ass. But
that's dope because you keep everybody up on.
I know, right?
So,
Spaz Out Saturdays is like a vlog, to where I give people like updates on new music of what I've done recently since the last one. I try to put them out every week, but that's like impossible due to a heavy schedule, and I care more about performing and making new music than keeping y'all updated on the music when y'all could just hear the CD. So yeah, if I got any new music coming out, any performances that I've done, any recaps, I try to put it all into that video.
Hell yeah.
And then what I used to do in the beginning was like spaz out, like I just say a hot verse or freestyle. So,
hell yeah. So you can freestyle?
Man, it's been a long time, but yeah, I can.
Before we end everything, I want you not even freestyle, but spit one of your verses, because I want the people that's in Middletown or whoever watch me, you know what I'm saying, to see what I've been talking about. Like,
spit one of your verses. It's like so many
like
songs.
Later on, like towards the end, I want you to spit like one of your hottest verses that you wrote. Cause I think
that's hard. But I can do that. I can do that. I got one in my mind.
That's dope, man. All right, man. So what's your thoughts on religion and philosophy? Like, what's your thing?
I am very religious. I'm a Christian. Like very, very heavy Christian. I read the Bible. I study the Bible. I actually incorporate it into my music, if people don't know. So I actually came out with a EP called Ending the Beginning of Limnescape. And that was actually a biblical CD. If people know, first song was called Edom. Seventh song was called like Mount 7, like MT7, but it was based off of Matthew chapter 7.
Okay.
So yeah, I try to live in harmony with religious beliefs, and then I like to try to test people's thoughts. You know, like I always make one of my favorite things. Like I always said, even when I battle rap, think about it. Mm-hmm. The heaviest thing that I hear people talk about, especially when it comes to religion, is the theory of evolution and philosophies. And it always gets me because I don't want to lose no fans or people, talk about it. But it's like,
what this platform is for,
right?
Man.
But it's like they say, all right, we evolved from something, common people, versus saying God created us. And I always think like, okay, if you break down evolution and creation into its simplest form, it means one is evolve, one is to create. When you evolve, that means that you develop. And then when you create, that means you were given existence. Well, you can't redevelop, or you cannot cause something to develop automatically. But you can recreate something, which is why they reproduce, which means to basically give new life of a new form, of a new existence. So
kind of like manifesting it.
Yeah, so it's like I like to take stuff like that and dig deep. Like, okay, why do people say, we evolve? Which is true. When you go from the embryo to life, you are developing into a human stage. Mm-hmm. But I can't just, put something there. Like I heard a wise man say, you can't put blocks of letters onto the table and then expect a dictionary to come out. Somebody had to create it.
Yeah.
But that's just something like. But I do try to listen to respect everybody's opinions, and then we just talk about it.
That is fire, man. But like I said, I was born and raised in church myself. You know what I'm saying? To the point, like we was in church. You know how it is, like born in that church and still go to that church. So I kind of fell off the religion side. Not saying I don't believe in God. I believe in God. I believe in it's a creator up there. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like just that lets me know like whatever you believe in, your life is. I can't knock somebody who's into Christianity because you're doing good in life. That helps you with your life. Everybody is different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? If what I'm doing is keeping my bills paid and my kids happy, you know what I'm saying? Just because, like, say I don't go to church, whatever, like, and whatever makes you happy out there, you know what I'm saying? You keep doing that because it's going to make you happy. You don't have to look what somebody else is doing with their life to change maybe I got to do this different now because he just said this. So now I need to get back. You know what I'm saying? Like, do whatever makes you happy. And I applaud you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not trying to force people. I'm not trying to force people. I'm not the one to force people into thinking or believing in anything. Matter of fact, I'm not going to call nobody out. But when I was promoting one of my songs.
You can talk. Yeah. So, we're just going, man.
Right. So I had a song called Eat 'Em. Right. So that's the very first song on End of the Beginning of Limit Skate. If you actually look at the cover, it actually portrays as if, there's like an image of me looking up and it's like a beautiful day, and in the background it's like very, very dark. And in the back cover it's like me holding my head down with something in my arm. And then in front it's like this portal that goes to the evil world, and I'm already in the beautiful world. Well, that was the image of Adam. So basically, you have this fruit and he ate it, which brought sin in the religious context. And now here we are today. But Eat 'Em was a song that I mentioned to somebody, one of my followers, and that person is real cool. And they was like, can you explain that to me? Because of, like, I think there was like an Israelite trying to do the same description, and it was different. And I said, nah, basically Eat 'Em was, I don't know if many people know who Jacob was in the Bible, but Jacob was the youngest of a twin brother named Esau. Esau became Edom. Edom was basically like a red stew. Although Jacob was like more of a religious person, Esau was like, what was he? Like a hunter. So he'll go out, get the food, gathering, and he was hungry one day. And I read this is in Genesis. But he was hungry one day, and he asked his brother Jacob like for food, and he sold his birthright. You know, back then when it came to kings, you know, your inheritance goes to the oldest son. You know,
that's real though. That's real.
But
that shit real though.
But he sold his birthright to Jacob, and I'm trying to think who was their father. I don't want to, you know, I don't want none of the, you know, religious people like, oh, he got it all wrong. But I think so. Their father was basically couldn't see at the time, and their mother said, Jacob, go get your father's blessing. And then that's why Edom came out there. But yeah, so basically he sold his birthright for some red stew. So yeah, that's crazy. Like so that's where the whole Edom thing came from. But you know, you just have to listen to the EP. If you want more clarity, you can always hit me up. But
hell yeah, you definitely gotta let the people know where they can listen at.
Oh yeah.
Then you just drop 2 more, 2 EPs.
Yeah. So the first one was LX3, which here's the symbol for that. It's my friend's business. Live,
shout
laugh, loot. Shout out Ricardo and Hakeem, because they.
Did you make a song for the brand?
Yeah, the whole CD was.
Okay, oh that's dope.
Yeah. The whole CD was.
I told you I've been peeping, man. I've been peeping.
And it was produced by one of them.
That's
so yeah,
dope. Keep it. Is that your team? Do you got a team or just you?
So yeah, my team is YKRNS, Young King, Righteous and Superior, or it could be any acronym. So I got family members, I got people who are affiliated, and you know we just network. So anything that I can get, I can either get them a discount or you know they can get it for free. But you know,
hell yeah, man, that's fire. You definitely a powerful dude. You get more. You're getting to me more and more during the interview because, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just don't vibe with you or be on your level, be on your wavelength. Like, this is hear somebody talk my type of talk. Like, I like to have conversations like this about religion and other people's views and still remain cool with them and not be like, oh, I can't talk to him no more. Because there been people that cut me off because if I say I'm not in church no more, that doesn't, like I said, doesn't mean I don't believe in God. I'm just not in the religion thing no more. You know what I'm saying?
Reasons
like,
behind everything, man.
So, is it just hip hop, or do you do? What do you consider yourself, like just a hip hop rapper or a gospel rapper? You know what I'm saying? So I used to gospel rap before I became who I am.
Right,
I was in church.
Right.
I gospel rap. You know what I'm saying?
So I just say an artist. You know, I can't like I don't like the term rapper at all. When I tell people, "Oh, you're a rapper," you know, I say, "No, I'm an artist." They say, "Well, what's the difference?" I say, "Well, you know, you can rap a gift. You can't create. You can rappers go over stuff, but you know, artists they create. So it's like
your shit, baby.
I ain't about to be in the same category. I'm an artist who can rap. You know, anybody
sing
can
a
rap.
little bit too.
Yeah. So
so they gonna hear you sing too.
Not down there. They could go. They could go. And go online and hear that, you know, hear one of the songs called Better, which also had a lot of biblical meaning behind it. So, because the very first bar when I was rapping, I said, now who can find a capable wife? You know, that was taken out of Proverbs 31:10.
Yeah, you ain't playing, man.
So everything that I say is like, are you going to learn about one of these Bible scriptures, but you may not know it. So
yeah, giving the people hope, man. Like, so you ever thought of being like a motivational speaker or something to help the kids, or this is the way you talk and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, no doubt.
I think that'd be dope. Like,
oh yeah, no doubt.
Definitely got a gift.
So where I work, I actually reach out to kids. We're actually putting together a STEM program, Science Bowl, especially geared towards younger African American boys, but everybody in the black community, because, you know, not to throw shade at anybody else, but I remember talking to somebody and they said that a lot of young African Americans tend to not succeed because, especially males, because they don't see someone successful of their own race. So if you're a young black male and you see, you know, majority blacks playing sports or in music, that's where you're going to put your main focus on.
True.
So, you know, I just want to give everybody the decency, the opportunity, the hope to live a better life and, you know, try to educate them at the same time, because yes, I'm educated. Yes, I rap. You know, it's okay to be smart and, you know, be cool. Redefining the new cool. You don't have to be locked up. Everybody has their circumstances, but, you know, that's why I liked Hobson.
Oh yeah.
His Hobson Illmind number 5.
Hell
It
yeah.
hit hard.
That's funny you said that because I had a dude on here. He write comic books and shit like that. So he be helping kids out of school, like saying you don't have to be the next athlete. You don't have to be the next rapper. He was talking about like how he didn't like gym class, and it's okay to not like gym class. You don't have to be that next athlete. So he's doing a thing for kids where you can be a writer. Because it's kids that like to write, but they ain't got nothing for them besides sports. You know what I'm saying? Then they feel like a nerd because they ain't playing sports. Like you shouldn't feel nerdy.
And they get picked on.
That's dope that you doing something like that. Because that's fire, man. Hell yeah.
But yeah, what I was saying was like, I don't want to turn on the news. Like it bothers me when you have, you know, us killing each other. But then we blame it on the oppressor. And that's, you know, it's coincidental because I went to a Martin Luther King event today and they was talking and I was like, you know, it's kind of interesting because you look at the lens of, you know, Dr. MLK compared to Malcolm X, which they were both activists of the civil rights movement, but they had different views.
Oh yeah.
Dr. King wanted essential peace. He wanted peace between each race. But race was just something, you know, we placed to divide one another. Mm-hmm. Whereas Malcolm X said, you know, that's fine, but we should start with our own race. And you know, you fast forward, you know, what are we talking, 40 years later, and we're still stuck in the same loop. Like,
bruh,
you know how hard it is for...
Start with the kids.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, it's a lot wrong with this world. A lot of people gave me shade because I told people, like, I don't know if I believe in people who have ADD. Now, ADHD is something, you know, we can actually talk about. But ADD and that No Child Left Behind Act, I feel like it kind of, like, messed a lot of people up. Because, it pushed people too far. 2, when you're giving them the Robitussin, it kills their ability to think.
Yeah.
So now if you think without it, when you're in kindergarten, you have all this creativity, all this innovation.
It's sad, man.
And you grow older, and they implement your way of thinking. So they take away your creation.
Then you crazy.
Yeah,
you're older, you crazy.
Now it's like, I was like, man, I don't know how to do it. Like, I'd be upset if someone told me, oh, we think your child's like, why? Why do you think that? Because you're suppressing their thoughts.
Yeah.
You're taking away from their creativity. Now you have these big corporate companies are struggling to pull in people because they don't know who to look for. So that's why I want to get back to the community.
Man. Talk your talk, man. It's real, man.
Get back to the community and be like, nah, it's okay. You know, you could be the next CEO and not even know it.
What's the company called?
So I work for Procter & Gamble.
Okay.
Yeah,
you do that through your
jacket? It's right here. Yeah.
You do that through your job?
Yeah, we actually do.
That's fire.
It's called Building the Organization, where I go out and I recruit people who want jobs. We essentially are looking. So a lot of people think that's another thing, that you have to have a 4-year degree to make money, and it's not even that, because I didn't finish my 4-year degree. I actually have 2 2-year degrees, and you know, I'm pretty decent, and it's also a place where you can grow. And now I hear that they can pull people who graduated high school with some experience. So it's a lot of opportunities that we're trying to do and incorporate so that companies are diverse. And one of the challenges is due to history, we suppress ourselves. And the most common thing that would offend black person in a way is, I don't want to be just another check off the box.
That's funny, man. That was like one of the questions on here, like, how can we beat the odds as a black man? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can we beat these odds that they got on us? You know what I'm saying? You apply yourself and you ignore it. Like, it's kind of hard without quoting one of my own songs. Cause I actually got a song called Nubian Flower, which talks about that. What I say,
you know, because I was talking to, you know, girls say, oh, you're beautiful for a black girl, or, you know, and I actually said that, you know, they'll say you're beautiful for a black girl, and though it's true, don't settle on being that girl, because racial is something we place to segregate. Just focus on breaking records, not setting the record straight. So, and that's on yours. But so it's like, yeah, you gotta just keep doing you, because you're gonna hear it. It's history, you know. Yeah. I remember growing up, you're like, oh, you talk like a white person, or you sound white. Like, how are you defining?
Bruh, me and my cousin were just talking about that, and just because like I ain't out here in the streets, and I'm a different rapper than everybody where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Or I had a homie, she gonna probably watch this. She's like, I knew an Ariana Grande song or something. I know all music. Demetrius white. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see this, don't be bad. Hey. I'm not white. Like, just because I know that music, because my mind is open, and I know a lot of country songs. You know what I'm saying? I know all music, man. If my phone was to play in a hood joint, a hood party, they probably kick me out, because my library is crazy on my phone. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
I listen. You know what song I was listening to on my way here, besides myself? Queen.
What song?
Queen. I was listening to Bohemian Rhapsody. I was listening to what's that song? I think Another One Bites the Dust, and there's another one. Gosh, they start off singing. Crap. Well, they do that in every song. It's about love. Oh, Somebody to Love. And then, you know, We Will Rock You, We're the Champions. Yeah. Because that's what was sampled, you know. Dipset sampled, Kanye sampled them a lot. Vanilla Ice. Yeah. Everybody sampled everybody back in the day. And I was like, all right, expand your horizons. What?
Bro, I love being different. I love being cut from different cloth. Like, people see me with the dreads and shit, like, say in the public, they probably think I'm a scary big dude. And once they know, they probably like, oh, he's soft as shit. Like, he a teddy bear, because I am. Like, people take me wrong because of my image, and not knowing I'm probably the most humble, smart, conscious guy you ever run into, and I change your life right there. You know, I turned dudes I work with that was racist to like black people now, because they met me. They met this type of black guy.
And that's what's powerful, when you can eliminate color.
Or you guys are not bad. Like, no, we're not. Why you gotta say we're not? What are you looking at to? What's making you like that? Like, what's making your world like that till you run into me?
I threw somebody off one day. Yeah, I remember. I have an educational background in science, so I was like, "How are you gonna say that I'm black?" And it was like, because I can look at you. And I said, "Okay, well, what color is the sky?" And it was like, "Well, it's blue." I said, "Why?" And it was like, you know, because of water vapor in the air and all of that. I was like, all right, so I said, if you cut the light off, what color is the sky? They said, well, it's dark. I said, well, why? I was like, well, because you can't see. I said, so where's the light coming from? They said, the sun. I was like, all right, so is it true that you see reflective light? And it's like, yeah, of course. So basically, yeah, you know where I'm going with this. Yep. You know where I'm going with this. It's like, okay, so if you could look at an apple and say it's red because it's reflecting red, right? And
did you blow their mind though?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you got to think. I'll put it like this. This would throw a lot of people off when I was talking to them.
We all the same. We're reflections of each other.
So, but it's the amount, so the melanin. And I said, okay, think about this. Scientifically speaking, you take black and white, two opposite sides of the spectrum, right? Rock with me here. One is the absence of color. One is the presence of all color. All right? I'm not going to say which one is which.
Yeah.
If you put a color onto a color, it absorbs it. Mm-hmm. Right? So if you shine a light, one absorbs it, one reflects it. Correct? Not going to say which one is. So if you have one that absorbs light, one that reflects light, and apply that to the human body, you got some that can absorb heat and some who reflect heat. And what does that say? And we just talk about black and white. Yeah. Because black absorbs a lot of, theoretically black absorbs all light. And if the sun is a light source, but yet non-black people can get sunburn, what is that really? But then it's like, man, just stop. So I was like, we're going to another subject.
No, that's real, man. Like, I don't know. Some people are so fucked up in the head, man, and they stay in their ways. That's the thing. But I had a couple homies who was open to change and open to look around now, to open to see that it's fucked up white people and it's fucked up black people.
Yeah.
All black people ain't trying to rob you. All, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to even say that because we do.
Ain't gonna judge you.
Yeah, we do carry a thing where people just think we always at their neck, like, and we always think. I was in the thing when I was younger. I always thought all white people was racist a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
Like, not to when my friends I knew like he went right, but when you go out and somewhere you don't know where you at, say going to an all white bar, you get them vibes like, oh shit, here we go. Like
Trenton, Ohio.
I know what Trenton at.
Bro, that's why you scared me, bro. Because I was like, man, he said Middletown.
Yeah, it's about Trenton.
I hope you ain't saying Trenton.
Nah, no. Shout out Trenton.
Inside joke.
Yeah. Trenton is some, yeah.
Nah, that's because I got arrested out there, and I ain't like these. That's why I was like, man, screw
Get arrested in Trenton?
Bro, I don't know how. I wasn't speeding. The cop was, man, I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm past it. You know, it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
But those
I see you, Trenton.
it be those experiences where you develop a stereotype.
And you know.
So I don't hold nothing against it because one, I love Miami University. Oxford is right there too.
Yeah,
so
right at the road.
I remember growing up going to Brick Street.
Yeah.
So, I don't I don't
Stadium.
judge anybody.
Yeah, I've never been the type to judge, but I'll be on my toes, like, you know, when you walk in a certain place, like you just know. And then you get the ones that try to act extra cool. My best friend's black. Like, why you gotta come out and say that? Your first thing you say to me, yeah, my friend, I got a good black friend that I work with. They gotta go straight in there. They let me know, like, you the one I probably gotta stay away from because that's the first thing you say. You ain't gotta say that to make me comfortable in here. I'm already comfortable. I'm just watching my back. You know what I'm saying?
Or they give you that special treatment. Oh, you look good. You bringing out your natural roots, like.
And that's crucial.
Like, dang, yeah. But you can't.
And we're back. He definitely took me off course, but hey, when vibes are going good and everything's authentic, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the best route to go, man. For y'all, especially. And I'm happy he came on. He's a very powerful guy. It makes me respect his music way more, and it makes me want to go back and dive deep more into his music and look up more music for the shit I haven't heard. Because if he talking like this, I can only imagine what his music like. You know what I'm saying? Powerful guy. I appreciate you even being on, brother. Real shit,
Thanks for having me, man.
Okay. So, why don't you think we support each other? Why do we have more white support than our own kind? That's what kills me. I got more white fans or followers than I do my own race.
Without looking at the glass ceiling or the crabs in a bucket scheme, why do I think I ain't even try to jump into history, but I think it was implemented into the mind. If you go back to slavery, this goes back to slavery times. You had, as they call it, the house Negro. You had the field Negro, and they set that stereotype or that standard for that person, that individual. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, Malcolm X actually talked about this. I actually listened into it. But basically, you develop a jealousy, the special treatment. And I'm not going to go back to slavery times, but in a sense, it starts, especially for America, it kind of starts there.
It kills me, man. So it was like a program. We was already, he in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, he announced me out here. Right. It's already started the program right there.
Like you said,
he got some type of power and voice,
Yeah, I think because Malcolm X, I'm telling you, if you YouTube Malcolm X, House Negro, Field Negro, he went in and really deep dive into the topic. He basically said, say if the Field Negro said, man, I want to kill the master, burn his house down. Well, now you talking threatened to the house Negro because he sleep there. He's like, man, I got special treatment. Yeah. I'm good, Yeah. So it's like you start in a tension that diverse into your own kind, for no apparent reason. Well, I ain't gonna say for no apparent reason because if you're out there working all day in the hot sun in the grass with no shade and you see somebody of your own kind with a bucket of water, right, on some lemonade, you know, extra sugar, you're gonna feel some type of way.
All he got is a broom on the porch. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
You're gonna feel some type of way, and that, I think that carried over. Now, why? The question is, you know, it shouldn't be. I don't look at it as why are we like this. It's like, why haven't we done anything about it? Because I even say this when people are like, oh, perfect example. And this was like one of the hardest topics I had to like touch, because the police shootings, police brutality. I say, I don't understand how you can go in and say, stop killing us, but yet we intervened and started the don't snitch mechanism. So I'm sorry.
You diving
somebody,
deep.
Somebody,
you go back to like the what for? That shit real though.
Somebody take one of mine. You better tell me who did it. Like, nah, man, like, don't snitch, man. If somebody, you mean tell me if somebody was to murder or assassinate your mother,
that's another ball game.
You ain't gonna feel that tension. You ain't gonna get heated. It's like, but you know, why do we have to resolve everything by violence? That's why I came out with Titan. You know, war and, you know, tension and anger is not gonna solve anything. It's not. It's all about peace, love, and tranquility, or what? What is it? Peace, love, and
hair grease.
Right.
It's like
positive vibes only.
Yeah, man. Man, you putting the word up on game. For real, man. I like how you dissect the shit. Like you try to see like where it formed at. Like, and that could be right. Why we programmed and stuck in that way? Because that's all we know too. Like,
yeah.
Until you wake up or realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what's really going on. Like, let me step back. And like, people that got like ego problems or that kills me too. Like, they stuck in their ways to like learn something new and to open up. This is why we that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he put you up on a lot of game. But this is almost a closing. And you definitely have to come back. And we haven't got to talk about the rap. But because we could sit down here all day and talk types of shit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you giving us the game, man. But now we're about to get into the speed round. My favorite part and a lot of people's favorite parts. I'm going to ask you some questions. You answer them fast as you can, best as you can. If you can't answer them that quick, it's cool because some people get stuck. But all right, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Yawn.
Yeah, okay. As a kid growing up, what'd you want to be?
Rapper.
Rapper? You already wanted to rap? Okay,
yeah, I always wanted to rap.
I thought you were about to say like a hooper or, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's much either that or a spy.
The spy?
007.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Fruit Loops or Apple Jacks?
Whew. Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops, okay. Tupac or Nas?
Y'all mad. Nas.
Yeah, man, okay. Usually people try to ride that Pac wave. Pac.
Nas.
I'm picking Pac. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If you was arrested with no explanation, what would your friends or family assumed you done? Trenton.
Went crazy. Went crazy.
Went crazy. Okay, next question. What's the craziest thing you ever done?
Oh, man. Speed, man. I can't think of it. The craziest thing? Yeah, I did some crazy things, man. Craziest thing I ever done was I used to get beat. Me and my cousin, we used to get beat. And I'm talking them old beans when you had to go grab the switch off the bush. True story. True story. When you gotta grab your own switch, you know it's bad. School. So me and my cousin burnt that bush down.
We burned this shit down. That's the craziest thing. That was smart though. All right. Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburger.
Favorite pair of shoes of all times?
Ooh, Nike.
Like what? Shoe?
Air Forces.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if you're doing any of these, but drink or smoke?
Drink.
Drink. Okay, if you could choose any celebrity to be president, who will it be?
To be president? That means that. So you're saying it here or
no? If you could choose any celebrity to be president, who will it be?
Oh, to be president?
Yeah.
Oh man. I thought you said president. Man. None of them, man.
You said, who you want to be here? Nobody.
Nobody. I want them to be president. But if I was to choose, I have to say Will Smith.
That's funny. I was thinking the same thing. For real. Who's your celebrity crush?
Ooh, celebrity crush. Megan Good.
Looking good. Okay. Who's your top 3 favorite industry artists? I think you said it earlier, but
Top 3. I'm in no order. Eminem. Wait, are they active still or?
This your top 3.
Okay. Eminem, Ryder, J.R. Ryder.
Okay, that's different.
And J. Cole.
J. Cole, that's a fire lineup right there, man. Okay.
With a close joiner. He getting up there.
Hell yeah, that's a top. That's a good lineup. But you put J. Ryder in there. I didn't think you should throw him in there. He used to have bars though. All right, how many chickens will it take to kill a wolf?
1.
1 chicken?
1.
To kill a wolf?
Wolf.
What he gonna do? What he gonna do?
What, the chicken?
No, how many chickens will it take to kill a wolf?
Oh, to kill a wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard.
A herd?
Yeah.
How much is that? What's your number? To kill a whole wolf.
You gotta think though.
You're gonna be packing crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but they fly. But all they gotta do is the reason why I said 1, because all it takes is 1, because wolves attack solo people. When it's a herd of them, they're not gonna go for you. So if you got 1, you can lead that 1 wolf into a trap, chasing you.
That's the game plan.
Right, think about it.
One got to take one for the team. You know what I'm saying? That's hilarious. That's smart though. Once you get set that wolf up. That's funny. All right, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Martin?
Ooh, Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Inspiration.
Okay. That's 2. Everybody been saying Martin. I think Kaya said Fresh Prince too. All right, Eminem or Biggie?
Oh, come on now. I'm gonna say Eminem.
Okay.
I just told you Eminem's right there.
Okay. Who's your favorite host of 106 in Park? Roxy and Terrence or AJ and Free?
Are you ready to ask me that question?
Yeah.
AJ and Free, bro.
Oh yeah. All right. If you had any superhero power, what would it be?
I actually feel like I did this before. Any superhero power, it'd probably be like the power of speak. If you just think if you could just talk to somebody, or I say the power of persuasion. It could be evil and deadly, but yeah. Okay.
You just say I had homie TT on her. She said a brainiac. It gives us a hero. He just know every move. He know everybody's move before they move. Like a brainiac. That's just crazy. That's a dope one. All right, Nickelodeon or Disney?
Oh God,
that's a hard.
That is a hard one. You talking Rugrats versus man, but what was that? Crap. Yeah. I was a Rugrats Wild Thornberrys fan. I'm gonna have to say Nickelodeon.
Hell yeah, Nickelodeon.
I have to say Nickelodeon.
Okay. Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
All right. Who's your top 5 favorite local rappers from either Cincinnati?
I don't even know. Like, let's say it depends on what the context is, but if it's lyricism, top 5, number 1 is me. Come on now.
You gotta put yourself number 1. Oh yeah.
2, fam Chino. Shout out Chino. 3, 4, and 5. I don't really care. Cheetah. Like I don't really know. Okay. I'm trying to network and get to know people.
Okay, that's real enough. Yeah. All right, y'all. We at the end of the whole podcast, and I like to end it with a banger. Hold that thought. I said hold that thought for a reason because he can't leave without giving y'all a verse. Like I said, he hot. He got bars, and y'all about to see it right here whenever he ready to go. You got a beat. You want me to play through the microphone, or you just gonna go off the top?
I'm just gonna go. All right, man. We acapella over here. All right, let me think. Yo, All right, check. This is my sound check. Make sure I sound great. I got fault lines. I'll make a ground shake. Let a ball shine. Give me a crown cape, cause money'll punch me in. I called it pound cake. I get them hung off of one wire. See, they couldn't block me out with sun visors. I'm brighter. And to become higher, I poured beer on seeds and made Bud wiser. You need me to become fire. I run this game. Call me an umpire. I'm stressing. A lot of things really bug me. Like how silly cats want to try and become me. Or how soft kids want to live thug dreams knowing they wouldn't put their hands on the touch screen. Let me go and find them. I'll deprive their luck. Cause what's a Tonka car to a monster truck? Waste management disposal. Say acabo. Translation, it's over. Holla.
Bars. Hey, was that battle bars?
Man,
was that somebody hold your shirt while you rapping? No, that's fire, man.
You got one, bro. What?
He definitely got bars, man. That shit was fire, and I appreciate all the game you brought to the show, and I hope y'all got all that knowledge. And it's definitely a talented, smart, gifted brother right here. Who got a lot of knowledge, and I definitely seeing you doing big things in your journey, man. I can't talk right now, but
it's cool.
You're definitely gifted, and I appreciate you. And where can these people follow you at in your music?
Yeah, at Royal Curry _ YKRNS is the Instagram. If you just type in Royal Curry on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Pandora, Google Play, all the digital platforms, you'll see me, LX3, Ending in the Beginning of Limit Skate, and I dropped 2 singles on there as well. So. And if you go on SoundCloud, YKRNS with a dot in between, or Royal Curry, I dropped Paparazzi 3 on there, as well as Dat Piff.
Hell, you got any shows or any venues you stepping through?
Shout outs to Arts OTA. They always have, fresh. Lolo's event.
That's what I Lolo.
Mila works. I just did this little rhythm and soul competition. She told me the next one is planned to be in March. Don't quote me on that, but pretty soon. And just, let me know if any open mics. I'm always down to come through, support. I ain't even got to be in it.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know if Middletown got something like that. Because we got something coming up. I think it's called King of Bars. I don't think it's battling. You just who got the best verses. You know what I'm saying? So
they ain't going to like me.
Huh? Hey, you got bars that fuck with you. And you was you did a show yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because in the picture, I see my dude, King Court, there.
Oh, really?
From Monroe. The white dude.
Wednesday?
The white rapper, yeah.
I actually did that No Mercy song, and it was like, bruh, like the Greek mythology, it gets people all the time.
Hell yeah, man. Like I said, tune in to Royal Curry over here, man. He definitely cooking up for 2020. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, view, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all. You watching No Topic. Yeah.
Working my job cake. We working till lunch break. I got my phone paid. We working for Ben Frank. Shout out to Lil